Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Home Before Dark State of the Union Address.
Rise and shine. The president and his cabinet have now formally entered the chamber with coffee and donuts. Good morning.
Cheers.
Kicking off this bachelor weekend the right way.
Yes.
The only way I know how.
The only way. Coffee, donuts, and a little Home Before Dark.
Yeah.
All right. So you and I have been talking, formulating plans,
Right.
talking to the best people. We have a great plan person,
Right.
great scheduling person, even better guest person.
Right.
And we've been talking to them.
It's not about the strength of our individual profiles. It's about the strength of the network.
Yes, as a whole.
I wanna make sure to specifically call out and thank Secretary of Defense who's here tonight. Mr. Pirlo.
Mr. Andrea Pirlo Herb, who is sitting on the
Like
floor.
that people have woke up to tune in for this silly shit.
Yes.
On their Happy Five Stripe Friday, everybody.
Five Stripe Friday, coming off of a fantastic friendly on, what was that, Wednesday at this point?
Yeah.
I'm losing track of time between travel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good way to kind of get ready for the Nancy Pelosi clap at us. What did we do to you, Michelle? What did we do to you? No, good morning. I guess, do you just operate on GMT, even though you live in Atlanta?
That's great.
Did you just never normalize? Did you say, I'm going to come over, screw jet lag. I am staying on my time. I am not assimilating time-wise to the United States, and I'm going to stay 5 hours, sometimes 6 hours ahead.
I got to pop this coat off. We got to get down to business.
Oh, it is time to get down to business.
We're opening this thing up like we're about to run a regular show. Like we're going to keep the people here for an hour.
I like how we didn't even plan this, and we're both on brand.
Exactly.
These shirts are available. Get homebeforedark.com/shop if you guys want to support the channel, the network, and our endeavors that we're going to talk about. So we do have a pretty awesome 2019 that we're planning out, and kind of not a format change to the channel, in addition to the channel that we're going to be adding pretty much every game, every match week.
Right. So obviously we had Larry and Chris on last week to talk about solids and stripes.
If you guys missed that, episode 85 is up on YouTube. If you guys are YouTube viewers, go check it out there. If you guys are on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, any of that good stuff, go and check out episode 85 with Solids and Stripes, Larry, Luke, and Iron Tooth. And you guys can find them anywhere on social media, their show and their RSS feed, anywhere. It's Solids 4 Stripes. And look out, because next Friday, probably the week after that, you guys will see the first full episode. They have episode 0, kind of an introduction, let you know that they're not just a billiards podcast.
They'll be out at the kit reveal and try to get some of you guys out there and get your thoughts on the new kit. But we also have Mills Has Friends. So we've kind of got the trifecta. And check out Mills Has Friends. It's Mills Has Friends on Twitter and Instagram. Our good buddy Christian Mills does our third show on the network. And one of the big things over the past couple of weeks has been our effort and continued effort to kind of rein things in, get back to
brass tacks.
Get back to home
TACS.
base.
We're not here talking about tax code. That's not what we're here to talk about.
And just try to get back to what we found so much joy and love for. And none of that's ever faded at all. But part of sort of getting the network up and giving a voice to everybody comes with a lot of challenges, and it kind of spreads us out a little bit. And so one of our big efforts going forward this year is to figure out the things that we enjoy doing and do more of that. So you mentioned the shop. We're going to have more shirts, more merch, more stickers. We're already working on new
prints
design.
too. Yeah.
I'm working on
there are a
some
lot
new
of cool
designs.
things. Yeah.
Getting the website reworked.
Yes, that is slowly in the process. It's been something that we've been kind of neglecting, and we apologize if you guys are looking for that content. And And
which give us a heads up too if you have any issues with the website. We've undergone a few changes over the recent weeks to kind of reformat and restructure some things and port some things over.
I love how we have 10 people watching right now at 7:20 in the morning on a Friday.
You guys are the real fucking MVP.
Michelle, this is kind of cool waking up to my faves. Marshall Voigt saying probably the more accurate reaction. What is happening right now?
I love it. Maybe we should just do on Fridays. We should just do a 5-Stripe Friday from our bed, Instagram live it, and just put it out.
Carl Segi. Good morning, fellas. Morning, Carl. I want to know how you're feeling about Miguel Almiron staying within your ecosystem of fandom. Also, Marco Aurelio Jaime, or is it Jamie? I'm not sure. I'm guessing Aurelio maybe is Portuguese. How are you guys feeling about Atlanta United playing in the CONCACAF Champions League? Feeling very good.
Yeah.
Feeling very good. I mean, the amount of depth that we're seeing. Granted, we played against the B side of Tijuana. Was it Tijuana?
Yeah.
And just kind of throttled them. But we have I have high hopes. And Matthew Cody in the live trap.
Matthew Cody, we'll see you soon, homie.
We'll see you soon. He's listening on his commute down
I gotta send a sack full of goodies I'm coming down to Tampa with.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be lit.
Don't tell people where we're going.
I want the people to know. I want people to come out, real meet and greet. So which is a good segue into another thing that we're planning.
Greg Fraser too.
Greg, good morning.
Good morning.
Sir.
He says he hasn't even had his coffee yet.
I could have given you a ride over.
That's what I like to see, man. People are having their Friday coffee with us. All right.
So the meet and greet, it was I forget who mentioned it on Twitter.
Bill Holcomb.
It was Bill. That's right. Bill actually left us a voicemail. You can too. I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but we've got that phone line that we've opened up, and we're still kind of trying to work through the Google Voice thing so we can integrate that live on the show. Another thing we're trying to do in 2019. But Bill mentioned the meet and greet. And
MEAT.
And we've been saying
like facetiously,
as a joke and sort of a pun, but he had a great idea that we should turn that into some sort of tailgating gathering where we just have a grill set up and people bring. Dan's always flexing on his skills. Domer's got mad skills.
I was gonna say, speaking of the meat master himself,
exactly
in plans Monday night. Tune in live, normal time, 8 p.m. We have Domer Donaldson, the president, of Terminus Legion, that is going to be joining us. Fun ass dude, just an all around good dude who, again, can cook up some meats. You know what? Now
maybe we do a meat cook off.
Ooh, yes,
and we can be the judges, which is a win-win. Really, everybody can come and hang out.
Win-win.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Along the tailgating lines, we've noticed.
Brittany asked, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention. She said she was confused when she got this notification.
I want to shout out Brittany S. Brittany S. Stuck 2011. Nathan Lyons, Mills. If I missed you, I'm sorry, but we had a contingent of people in the live stream for the Atlanta United game against Tijuana that were showing up, talking about it being the trap stars, turning it into a Home Before Dark live chat. It was freaking awesome.
Atlanta United social team is probably like, what does this mean? But watch, they're going to coin it. They're going to start putting their games on there. But yes, I think the meet and greet cook off is going to be something.
So we're gonna figure out some way to do a home. We've been to the tailgates. We'll continue to do that. We'll continue to work alongside Elder Tree and Terminus Legion and all the other supporters groups.
In terms of this event, if you guys have a venue, if you guys run a restaurant, if you guys do anything to that nature and you guys want, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out here. I'm not whoring the show out. I'm just saying, if you guys feel like some place that you feel like would be a good fit for a meet and greet, meat cook-off, and just an all-around get-together, go ahead and let us know, and we'll try and coordinate that. We're not really beholden. That's another thing about the network. And we're not really beholden to anyone other than ourselves, and
we pay for this shit ourselves.
Yeah, and so if you guys have ideas, or if you guys have any sort of venue or anything, if you guys want to throw out there, to go ahead and do it.
We reached out to Old Fourth Distillery, and that seems promising. They're releasing a bourbon, so you guys know I was all over that. And hopefully we can get over there and do something with them too.
My favorite is Andy Watkins. chiming in saying, checking in from the bathroom stall at work. Got a notification and no idea what's happening here. I love it. I love how the phone is the ultimate serotonin or dopamine hit, and the Home Before Dark notification.
This is why you got to hit that bell icon next to the subscribe on YouTube. So you will not be left out of Potty Time pop-up show.
Ooh, Greg's saying that his money's on Kevin Gorham in the cook-off. I didn't know Kevin was a purveyor of meats like that, but it doesn't surprise me. Kevin's another homie trap star.
So
Bar Binks.
The other part of tailgating, one of the tailgating, the shop on our website, I've personally noticed that there are a lot of creative individuals that don't necessarily have a podcast in the community that are doing art things related to Atlanta United. Even people that don't live here, like Angie's brother making the laser cut thing that we've got up,
right there.
He's got a Etsy store, right?
Yes, he does.
You want to plug it or no?
He only does maps, so that's that's kind of the thing. Midwood maps.
But he did do some custom. He did some of those for people that reached out to him, right?
I don't know.
He just didn't. No,
I don't know.
Don't risk it. Either way, nonetheless, we want to set up sort of an artist shop at some point in the Gulch. So a tent where people like Iron Tooth, Hold It Down ATL, Thought Marker, our good buddy, Mike. I always mess up his last name. It's like Gurman or something like that. We'll put up some Home Before Dark stuff, but a place where you can get all Waffle House, our good buddy. I don't think anybody knows who he actually is.
Yeah,
so
I don't know put him on blast.
But all of these people that make stickers, make scarves, do all of these things for the community, sort of a one-stop shop, at least a one-time thing in the Gulch, just a pop-up shop for Atlanta United creatives to buy their wares. So
I like it.
So look out for that. We'll get more details. FIFA tournament 2019.
Oh, it's surely going to happen again. That was a rousing success last time. Most likely we'll do that again in conjunction with Soccer in the Streets.
Well, now with you doing all your woodworking stuff, you can help me with the trophy.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
We got to upgrade it.
That's very true.
We've got to see it evolve and grow.
We got a new studio
time.
table that I'm finally going to put together after this weekend.
You'll see the studio start to evolve this season as well. So what else we got? So shop and new stuff for Home Before Dark. Artist market.
Meet and greet.
New show on the network.
Yeah. Another thing too is like
old people,
not just bringing other people onto the network. I think it ends up opening ourselves up. I mean, there's so many creators between and new ones too, for the culture. And then between Atlanta United Fan TV and Mouths of the South and Soccer Down Here and everybody, and then all the independent guys that kind of float between everything, it kind of just opens things up. We're looking to do more cross-pollination, cross-platform, when we're looking at the All-Star game, granted it's not in Atlanta this year, but whenever we were doing that, the live stream at Soccer, at Station Soccer, just things like that. I mean,
well, I feel like that's kind of what we've carved out for ourselves in the space, is that we have a pretty large contingent of people that rotate in and out to fill the guest spot on the seat. And so with that, it's a good segue into what we have lined up. I have a spreadsheet with all 34 games that we have this season.
Good morning, Luis.
And I have outlined the best of the best for each one of their markets. For every single team, I've done my research. I've found podcasts and content creators for each one of those. And our goal is to sort of have a preview show and sort of broaden our horizons, because far too often we get concealed into our Atlanta United bubble and we don't typically reach across the aisle, bringing it back to State of the Union.
Yes. It's an echo chamber.
We need to. We really need to reach across the aisle to our fellow fans and supporters, especially in light of Cincinnati coming into the league. And we talked about it last season. Like, open your arms, open your hearts, and welcome them into the league, because we've gone through that of people saying, "Oh, you don't have history," blah blah blah. And sure enough, we saw people that were criticizing how to chant and all that. So what we've done. We've got March already lined up. So we open up the season with DC United, then FC Cincinnati, then Philadelphia, then Columbus. So look forward to seeing your friends at Filibuster podcast for DC United, Cincinnati Soccer Talk. It's always soccer in Philadelphia, which is a fucking fantastic name.
I like it.
And massive report from the crew. Maybe towards the end of the season, we'll have to get some money in from the Austin ATX stuff. But yeah, that's our goal over the entire season. I mean, I've outlined.
I'm not trying to put my foot in my mouth here or trying to overstep or trying to give us too much more work, but see more Hangouts too. I mean, there's this beautiful tool called Google Hangouts on Air that we're able to utilize where we can bring other people in, whether that's preview shows, whether that's guests from the Atlanta community who can't make it over all the way over here to the studio in the secret bunker.
I'd like to get what's our boy over in Sydney?
Oh yeah, Nick Pugnal. Shout out Sydney FC.
He's been holding it down.
Oh yeah,
and he planted that flag early on. And he's done really good stuff over there. So it'd be great to have him on. But yeah, we really want to open this thing up. So that's the reason for the call-in line to get other shows from around the league on board. And those shows and that content is something that'll just be sort of a snapshot. We envision that as like a 10 or 15-minute segment. So we can just talk to them, preview what they're thinking. Because so often whenever we talk about what the matchup's going to be leading into a game, it's based off of a very loose understanding of what that other team, because we're not following DC United extensively throughout the course of the season. So it would be good to really get some critical feedback about what other supporters envision going into a game against Atlanta United.
Right.
And sort of, again, I think there's something to be said about reaching across the aisle.
Right. And the other thing is hopefully expect to see more Dan. We're still trying to figure that part out. But yeah, talking about the limited, the limited knowledge about those teams, usually we're relying on Dan, who's watched a lot of footage the week of. And lately,
we'll see where that goes.
We miss you, Dan. Whoever's holding you hostage, please tell them that we now have the funds.
Why did I not take the opportunity to chew into the mic just to drive you nuts?
Yeah,
I won't do it.
No, don't do it.
I'm really excited to have this though. It's QT
donuts. That's a good way to break my fast.
So yeah, what else we got this year? So we talked about new content coming for reaching out to other podcasts around the league, meet and greet, shop, artist market, FIFA tournament, probably most likely do another fundraising campaign with Soccer in the Streets.
Yes.
I think that's about it, right? The State of the Union is
I think
strong
for right now. The State of the Union is very strong. It is the strongest.
So have no doubts. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
And yes, Michelle, is this going to be put out as a podcast too? I want to finish listening, but I have to head out. Yes, it will be. It'll be up. Our caravan is coming. Speaking of State of the Union, our caravan is coming at 8:00 this morning.
Exactly.
So I have about 20-something minutes to get this up. But I'm kind of a wizard when it comes to that, so I'm going to go ahead and get that fixed up and up on the channel as soon as we get done. We're about to finish right now, though, I think.
Oh, yeah. The other thing about the evolving studio and meet and greet, some incentives for the community. We feel too often that you guys give so much to us by leaving your reviews and ratings and hitting us up on Twitter and social media. So one of the things that didn't really happen last year that I also want to look into is finding a way to do giveaways for people that leave reviews on iTunes. By doing a drawing every week or something like that, whether it's stickers or some sort of memento of some kind for Home Before Dark. And then also Tim's already started printing them out, the little 3x3s or 4x4s.
4x4s, but I'll put them into the camera.
So every meet and greet we go to, we like to take a picture with you guys, commemorate the event. We've only done a couple of them going into postseason last year in the atrium, but as this thing goes forward, we're going to keep doing it because we love seeing your faces. And
that one's still one of my favorite pictures. You and Jay laying on the ground at the tailgate.
So yeah, we want to put those up in the studio. So we've got that nice banner up above the scarves, and you'll start to see that get filled in with all the meet and greet pics so we can see your faces and you're always here with us. So.
And good morning, Lex Zone 6. Thanks for tuning in. Pete L527 saying, where's the Newcastle scarf? We do need to get one up there. I feel like that's probably a good idea. Get one for them. and anywhere we end up
I
selling.
got my
our guys
Netherlands
to.
scarf I got to bring over here. I keep forgetting. And I've got the MLS Cup scarf. I got a couple at my house that I need to bring over. So.
And then Luis from Siempre United saying, yes, hashtag for the kids. It's supposed to be mostly for them children, Luis. We keep a little bit of it.
It's,
No,
a
I'm just
language,
kidding.
it's a language
He
barrier.
said, he said, I'll love to do the podcast-a-thon at the training ground again. I will absolutely love to do that too. So
I would love for you to do it too.
that's what I was getting at. So, hey man, priorities.
But yeah, speaking of priorities, man, I'm super excited for this weekend. I'm super
Yes.
excited for you. Speaking of State of the Union, our union gets a little bit bigger officially in just a couple of weeks.
28 days, I will be tying the knot with
That's really
the most
awesome.
amazing woman I've ever met in my life.
On that note, I don't have anything better to end the show on. So congratulations to you. Looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
And looking forward to this season, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to get notifications, again, all you got to do is subscribe on YouTube. You can just do bit.ly/HB4D YouTube. Pretty easy.
Yeah, but don't
do all caps.
Don't,
because
and
it'll
then
be-
don't, you just put bit.ly/YouTube yesterday.
Okay. That's cool. I'm really
Somebody-
good at this game.
Somebody needs a copy and paste set of links.
So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell notification. For those of you that we have met and that continue to show out, thank you so much. For those of you that we haven't met yet, looking forward to meeting you. Those of you that may be tuning in for a first time, thanks for checking us out. You can leave a review on iTunes. No matter what it says, we'll read it out. We've got the voicemail line set up as well. You can always call that. Leave us a line. We're going to try to get it set up so you can call in live. But that number, I've got it pulled up now, finally, 678-827-3297. So you can give us a call, leave us a voicemail. We'll play those out on the show with your questions, comments. And you can always find us on Twitter at Home Before Dark. That's before with B and the number 4.
Michelle wants us to get a Norwich City scarf to rep her hometown. And then Andy Watkins with the most important question of the morning.
When is Home Before Dark scarves coming?
Who's doing? No. Kendrick's lazy ass isn't awake yet to pose that question. But Andy Watkins asking who's doing the Mouse of the South rebuttal. That is a good question.
You know, part of the State of the Union is knowing that our military and the strength of the Union, like we said, has never been stronger. And we've officially declared victor of Podcast Wars. So
yes,
long reign the king.
Long reign the king.
So thank you guys. Love you so much. We'll see you Monday either way with Domer Donaldson of
Thank you for making us part of your Friday morning.
Fuck yeah. Happy Five Stripes Friday.
Hopefully you guys aren't sitting in traffic too long. Hopefully you guys get to work from home on Fridays.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. As always, be home before dark.
Oh, we should have called it Up Before